Morning, everybody. Tuesday, March 16th. I'm just doing a morning walk here on my plot. I'm going to work today, but had some time early this morning, so I thought I'd walk this. This is my clover, Imperial Whitetail Clover, and apple tree plot. I seeded this thing I planted the trees March 13th, I know that. And I seeded this a few days before, maybe March 9th, somewhere in there, March 9th. And I trimmed it the other day. I sprayed this with Arrest Max and Slay from Whitetail Institute and mixed a surfactant, which is like a crop oil, so the chemicals stick to this damn fescue. You see that? Well, anyway, but I did it right. I bought the chemicals. The good chemicals, they cost money, and well, this is a 25-year, maybe with these trees, 70-year, who knows? These apple trees could produce that long, but the clover is a perennial, and it'll last 5, 6, 7 years. Coming in nice. I did trim this before I sprayed, but what I want to show everybody is, you see this? Yes. That is Imperial Whitetail Clover, which I'd have to read the bag, but I know it's like 3 types of ladino. I think flavors of ladino, which is white clover, and 2 others. But anyway, it's genetically, specifically engineered for deer and turkeys. But there it is. Down here, I was worried about it down here in this fescue grass. But it's happening. We'll see. Oh, back to the chemicals. I did it right, mixed it right, and hand sprayed this thing about just shy of 17,000 square feet. So of course, if this thing gets eaten down, what a great problem. If that happens, I'll get a machine, I'll get a skid steer up here, and there's plenty of room to make this thing bigger. That's if need be. But back to the chemical. Spent the money on a good chemical, applied it right, mixed it correctly. From what I can read, within 2 weeks, you'll start seeing results, and full results 3 to 4 weeks. So, and I know this chemical is going to work. A typical American, we're impatient, but my patience, I'm working on it. Everything's going well here. The clover is just nice. And any bald spots, I'll reseed. But after I planted this, ground contact, I didn't drag a hair or anything across it and try to force the seed in the ground. Ground contact with clover, and up there in the dog leg in the shade, doing well. It's a satisfying feeling. So, but it seems like a lot of the bald spots, I blew all these leaves in the brush in windrows and lit it, burned it. And I don't know if it has something to do with the acidity, but I did lime this thing, fertilize it exactly according to what the soil test results told me to do. But we'll see. If there's a bald spot, I will fix it. And down here where all this grass is fescue. If there's issues here later, well, we'll see. I mean, worst case scenario, I have some concentrate Roundup. I'll kill everything here, and I'll start over. At least below these trees. But I think this clover, and look, you see that? That is whitetail clover. Right there. There's some more. So we'll see here. Get this grass killed off, and we'll see. But I don't know how we can see it on the camera, my iPhone. But beautiful, beautiful stand of clover here. It's just early, It's just the middle of May. It's still early, but I'm working on my patience. Some of my trees are, these things were rootstock whips, like a whip. I planted. You see that? Leafed. And there's another one up top that's leafed. And one on the far end. And there's a persimmon there in the center. Oh yeah, can't see it, it's down in that tree protector, but I mean branched and leafed. So it's still early. Any issues with any of these trees, if they die, I planted 3 of each flavor just in case. So if I need to start over and one of these doesn't make it, I'll order some more and redig the hole and do it right. So, but these trees, 30, 40, 50 years, probably. My grandkids might be able to come up here and and see deer, maybe kill one. But this thing, yes, of course I want to kill some deer. Does are fine. I'm not a trophy hunter. Does taste good. But this is for all wildlife. The other day, I saw a fox up here. Little red fox. And coons, of course, and turkeys. Believe it or not, I had turkeys in this thing. As a matter of fact, when I was planting these trees in March, the birds were gobbling over here in my brush, in my timber. This is looking west, by the way. But deer tracks in this thing already. So we'll see. It's going to be nice up here. So, just an update. We'll give this thing a few weeks and we'll see how that chemical handles its business. But I know it will. I know it will. I just need to be patient. But I sprayed it correctly. And it's a satisfying feeling. So look at this. I trimmed this the other day. Look at that. Look at that beautiful, beautiful clover. Clover does well, even in the shade. So look at that. Yes, we'll see. We'll let this thing fill out. And any bald spots, I will reseed when the time comes. The point is, it doesn't matter. Time, fine. I have time, and I'll spend the money, reseed this thing, or apply more chemical if I need to. And then next year I'll fertilize these trees. So, thanks everybody.